Welcome everybody, my name is Xexor. This is my Let's Play of Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse. Thank you for being here. I believe I have all of my options sorted out, subtitles where they're available, and sound levels and so on. I'm wearing my headphones. As it turns out, I started recording this a little bit earlier, and it turns out cutscenes apparently don't have subtitles, at least not that I've seen. So I'm doing this so I can still hear what's going on in those scenes without it interfering with mic volume. So let's just, instead of continue, let's just start a new game, because I really just got to the first cutscene, so we'll just start again. Nope, start a new game. I know how to do a point and click. But the serpent was wiser than all the animals that were in paradise, and God cursed the serpent and called him devil. And he said, "Behold, Adam has become like one of us, knowing evil from good, the testimony of truth. Battle not with monsters, lest you become a monster. And if you gaze into the abyss gazes also into you." And that's a Nietzsche quote. Nice. I'm excited. I've been looking forward to this for a while. These are such quality productions. I love the Broken Sword series. The OST on these are just so great. Catalonia, Spain. Okay, so we're in the past right now. I mean, this is even a modified version of the opening theme that you see on some of the, like Broken Sword 1 and Broken Sword 2. That's really well done. I like it. I'll shut up while the cutscene goes.
We must go now. Papa!
Tiago, go with your mother to the trap. Take this. It will always be your guide.
Yes, Papa.
We will join you shortly.
Xavier, the painting.
La Maledicció.
Maledicció. Oh. Interesting.
This way.
Oh, I missed. Where did he get
It
shot?
is too late. Go.
Oh, well.
Senor, in here. Search them. Of course.
Paris in the spring. Passion, romance, l'amour. I was working in art insurance. It paid the rent, just about. And then, by chance, I met Nico at a private view.
You didn't tell me that you were back in Paris, George?
We should catch up. Let's have lunch.
Nobody move. No, monsieur. Not la maledicció. Oh.
Stay back.
Once again, Paris had shown me her dark side. A brutal robbery, a senseless murder. Nico and I were about to be drawn into a new and terrifying adventure together.
Sounds great.
The gallery owner was dead. I guess sometimes playing the hero doesn't pay. My company had insured the exhibition, so I had a crime to solve. The cops would be here soon. I didn't have much time.
Okay.
The tag said 60 grand. Wow, nice work if you can get it. The alarm still worked on that painting. I wondered why the stolen painting's alarm hadn't sounded. Just 90,000 for this one.
Oh, it's bargain. Cheap.
The label said it was painted in 1932. The gallery wanted 80 grand for it. A rare glimpse into the absinthe-addled mind of the artist. A snip at only 80 grand.
Nothing with a plug or anything.
Challenging and experimental, like the 85K price tag.
85,000. Awesome. Nothing over here. Okay, so what's this one?
60,000 for a sketch? Ouch. Another alarm working as it should. Another working alarm. Was
Okay,
the
so-
alarm on the stolen painting the only one that wasn't working? This was where the stolen painting had hung. Why that painting? And why kill for it? The stolen painting was called La Maledicció, painted by someone called Serpent in 1937, and worth just 40 grand. The stolen painting was worth less than the others. So why did the thief target it?
Okay.
The stolen painting had an alarm, which should have sounded when the painting was removed. I needed to find out why it hadn't. It was a vibration detector pad. It was a vibration detector pad.
Okay, so that's probably all of those.
I pressed the vibration detector pad. Nothing happened. I pressed the vibration.
Same thing. Okay.
It was the speaker cone for the alarm. It hadn't sounded when the painting was stolen. Looked fine to me. That wasn't the reason the alarm didn't go off. It was a small door. I guessed the alarm circuitry was inside. It was a small red button. So, the alarm wasn't broken. I suspected foul play.
Alrighty.
It was the speaker cone.
Let's open the door. Can I open the door? There we go.
Xexor, that secretary in there, you know how to do the wiring and things?
Probably not in real life now, but there's a cut wire.
So that was why the alarm hadn't sounded. A wire had been cut by someone who knew exactly what they were doing. This was an inside job. Someone had cut a wire and sabotaged the alarm.
It's a mirage. I don't understand what that was supposed to mean, but is that an achievement? I didn't know you'd get achievements through... I bought this through GOG.com, actually. Maybe you get an achievement anyway. Okay, so... I don't know if there's anything else here to do, so okay.
The door was marked private.
Privé.
The door was locked with a keypad. The wires from the camera ran into the room behind. It must have captured the whole robbery. If I could get the code to the keypad, I might be able to shed some light on the crime.
Okay, so let's...
The cable for the camera ran into the room marked private.
Right, okay.
Henri's fashion sense was criminal, but he didn't deserve to die.
Let's kill him because he doesn't have good fashion sense.
The priest was giving last rites to the gallery owner. I didn't want to interfere.
Okay.
That bust was pretty impressive. I wondered who'd been the model. The bust was balanced precariously on the pedestal. I didn't want to knock it off. For the discerning connoisseur, a soupçon at 80,000.
That one's going to ring as well, probably, if you try to touch it or whatever.
All I needed was a mere 65,000, and this little gem could be mine. 55,000. Huh, shame. Just outside my price range.
More like 55 cents.
70 grand? Ah, cheap at half the price.
All right.
The murderer left a pizza box on the table. The thief left the pizza box behind. I wondered what was in it. Well, no surprise there. Pizza. The guy must have been hungry. There was only one slice left.
Gross. He's going to walk around with pizza in his pocket.
No one had noticed the pizza. I decided to leave it alone.
Yeah, okay. Go out there, but there's Laine. This guy Laine, whoever that is. Nothing over here.
As they say, every artist was first an amateur. I could have bought a nice car for the price of that. I wondered how many paintings they'd sold at these prices. Spanish modernists certainly didn't come cheap. The poster looked old. I didn't want to touch it.
Okay.
It was Hector Laine, France's greatest art critic. We'd met before. It hadn't ended well. For a moment, I thought he was dead, but from the snoring, I guessed he'd only fainted.
You wuss, Laine.
Laine's jacket was stretched tight over his flabby form. In the pocket was a pair of nail clippers. They were monogrammed with the letters HL.
And?
Laine had fainted. I was going to have to find a way to revive him. Laine was out cold. I was going to need something to bring him around.
Okay. Let's back out away from him. What would there be I could use? Right now, nothing, right? He's the phone, pizza, and nail clippers. That's not going to help. Where? Plenty of glasses of wine and stuff. What can I use to bring him around? I can't, like... get it. Oh, pizza. I wonder if pizza will work. Let's try that. Oops. Pizza slice. Hey, Laine.
I decided against stuffing cold pizza into an unconscious man's mouth. I needed him live.
Well, come on! That's totally gonna work. Like you know. Okay, there's no liquid or anything. This way. So,
it was my phone, mankind's most treasured possession. I'd picked up a piece of pizza from the gallery floor. It could be useful. Laine's nail clippers. The initials HL were engraved on them.
Rickenbacker, huh? It's called Nico.
Nico wasn't answering her phone. No surprise.
She's out on the trail of the killer. Rickenbacker? Let's call him.
Hello, Mr. Rickenbacker?
Stobbart, what do you want?
Mr. Rickenbacker, there's been a problem.
Why does that surprise me? This better not involve the Blue Lizard.
Afraid it does, sir. There's been a robbery.
Oh, terrific.
Only one painting was stolen, though.
Well, what are you wasting time talking to me for? Find that painting, or find a way to avoid paying out. 2 ways to keep your job, Stobbart.
I see. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Anything else you gotta tell me?
The thief had a gun. He shot the gallery owner dead.
We insured him too?
No, sir.
Well, that's one piece of good news.
Oh.
At least tell me you got some leads.
Sabotage.
I'm pretty sure the security was sabotaged. The alarm was disabled for that one painting.
So, it was an inside job. Who else is at the gallery?
There's a priest.
Uh-huh. As my mother used to say, never trust a man of the cloth. And she should know she married one.
There's a guy called Hector Laine.
Laine? Why does that name sound familiar?
He's an art critic. I think he's connected to the exhibition.
Now, could it be him?
Possibly, I don't know.
Well, he's rude and ugly. It's certainly possible.
So squeeze him, Stobbart. Squeeze him till he squeals.
If I was going to squeeze Laine, I needed longer arms than these.
Find out who disabled the security system, then find that painting. And don't call back until you have.
Alright.
The door was marked private. I still needed to figure out the code to that keypad.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
How you gonna figure the code out, Xexor?
I don't know. Poke around, I guess.
A rare glimpse into the...
Is it gonna be the prices? No, probably not. Because there are a lot of prices. That'd be like a really long code. It's possible, I suppose.
The stolen painting... Someone had sabotaged...
12. But I've already seen this, so it'd go back, and if I went back to the door, he'd have that option to try, right? Well, I don't. All right. No. Sabotage the alarm on the or the lock on the door? Probably not, though, right?
There wasn't anything loose to snip. The clippers weren't going to cut it.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay, I'm missing something. Talk to the priest, maybe?
Excuse me, Father.
Yes, my son.
I'm George Stobbart. My company insured the exhibition.
My name is Simeon.
Is there anything I can do?
You can pray for his soul.
A senseless murder.
On the contrary, this killing makes plenty of sense.
What do you mean?
A great evil has taken place. This is the work of the devil.
What?
I am a Dominican priest. I know these things. And now, excuse me, I must pray.
1 minute, I'd been planning dinner with Nico. The next, I was talking art theft, murder, and the devil with a priest.
Okay.
Henri's fashion sense...
Maybe now. Examine his body. Alright, what do we got? We got eau de
In Henri's
toilette.
pocket was a tiny bottle.
Cologne.
It was a bottle of Brett. The label claimed it would wake the beast within.
Okay.
There was a small piece of paper in the dead man's hand. It was too intriguing not to take a look. It read, 2:30 p.m., be ready. Innocent enough, until I realized that the robbery took place at 2:30 p.m. There was something fishy going on around here, and it wasn't just the canapes. I quickly replaced the note.
Okay.
Poor guy. Poor guy.
Oh, gunshot wound.
There was no way anyone would have survived that. I didn't want Henri's blood on my hands. I always wondered who bought those white-framed glasses. Now I knew.
Huh.
He definitely looked better.
Toupee.
There's nothing quite so lonely as a dead man's toupee. Hair
Awesome.
today, gone tomorrow.
Alright. No pockets down here.
Poor guy.
Alright.
A
That's it
cryptic
for that.
note and a bottle of overpowering cologne. No personal effects or anything else of substance. I definitely needed to check out that office.
Use the cologne to wake up Laine, maybe? Kind of weird,
The
but it
label
says it's
read,
strong.
Awaken the beast within. Well, no harm in trying.
What's up, Laine?
What was that? It smells like the 70s. Where am I?
You fainted.
Okay.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
I wouldn't exactly call this living. Don't just stand there. Get me something to eat. I've had a terrible shock, you know.
Okay, I'll give you the pizza then. Here, eat that.
I
sucker.
found a slice of pizza.
I asked for food, boy, not a cardboard simulacrum.
Oh, okay, if you don't want it.
I didn't say that. Now give it here.
Wow.
Given the
Eat that fast.
circumstances, that was surprisingly acceptable. Now, what's been going on? Oh, Henri, is he
Dead? Afraid so.
poor chap? Just like him to steal the limelight, though.
Excuse me.
Do I know you?
Yes, our paths have crossed in the Glee's Gallery.
Of course, the man with the absinthe. I don't suppose you...
Afraid not.
Pity. I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble remembering your name.
I'm George Stobbart. I insured the exhibition.
I hope you have deep pockets then, my boy.
Could I ask you a few questions, Mr. Laine?
Fire away.
I was gonna say we saw him before in Broken Sword 2. Okay.
Did you
Sorry,
know the
that-
gallery owner?
Of course, we worked together on the exhibition.
Oh, really?
Henri provided the space. I was the creative powerhouse.
How long had you known him?
As a friend, many years. Our professional relationship had only recently blossomed into this exhibition, under my curatorial wing. And now the poor fellow has gone and got himself killed.
If Laine was involved with the gallery, then he had to know the code to that door. Do you know anything about the stolen painting?
Of course, dear boy. La Maledicció, a little-known work, turned up at the last minute.
What about the killer? Were you able to get a look at him?
A delinquent in a tin hat. Beyond that, I don't really recall.
Oh, yeah, you fainted.
Those of us with a higher aesthetic are more sensitive to violence.
That's your excuse. Sure, you're a wuss because you have a higher aesthetic. I gotcha.
So
okay.
you curated the exhibition? What's it about?
A brilliant retrospective. A dialectical window on European art's ongoing discourse with the unresolved psychoses of the nation-state.
Wow, you took the words right out of my mouth. Who painted the stolen painting?
Therein lies a mystery. We only know his pseudonym, El Serp. He was a Catalan, a modernist. His works are symbolic, religious.
What can you tell me about the stolen painting?
La Maledicció, a challenging piece. If you like a wide cast of obscure saints and fringe Christian symbolism, of course. Not especially valuable, though. The thief won't get much for it on the black market.
I doubt he wants to sell it. Nail clippers, what the? That's
So,
not the keypad.
you help run this place? Maybe you can give me the code to that door.
The code to the office?
I just thought you might have the number.
I do, but I couldn't possibly give you access before the police arrive.
I figured I wasn't going to get the door code from Laine by playing nice. I needed to turn the heat up.
Okay.
Mr. Laine, you're really going to have to give me the code to that door.
And why, pray, should I do that?
Because the way the cops will see it, you're the prime suspect. We both know you're innocent, Mr. Laine, but the cops, well, they may not see things so simply. I might be able to get them off your case, but in exchange, I'd like the code for the office door.
But that's preposterous. The police would have neither evidence nor motive.
Funny you should mention that.
Wire movements.
Someone sabotaged the alarm on the stolen painting. A wire was cut.
What? Who could have got into the alarm system?
Exactly. It was an inside job, Mr. Laine.
You're not suggesting that I...
Well, I'm afraid that's the way the cops are going to see it.
That's preposterous. How could I possibly have cut the wire?
Mr. Laine, this robbery is not going to reflect well on you.
As I said, I shall take my chances. You're not getting that door code.
This is an inside job for sure, Mr. Laine. The police are going to be very interested in your recent movements.
I've been out of town for several days, and last night I retired early.
Just saying.
You're not going to scare me into giving you that door code, you know.
I was onto something here, and I knew it. Laine was sweating. It wasn't pretty.
Gross. Stop sweating. Stop sweating.
Don't suppose you've changed your mind about giving me that door code?
Certainly not. Give me one good reason why I should.
I might just do that, Mr. Laine. Are these your nail clippers, Mr. Laine?
Yes, they have my initials monogrammed on them.
Huh. The perfect implement for cutting the alarm on the stolen painting.
What are you saying?
Well, the alarm was sabotaged, Mr. Laine. It was an inside job.
Are you accusing me? How dare you? I had no reason to kill Henri, no motive whatsoever.
Okay, but I don't think the cops will see it like that. And I sure would like that door code. I hate to say this, Mr. Laine, but you're going to be the #1 suspect for this murder.
So you keep saying, Mr. Stobbart.
How about some more of this?
I don't think so. As a sel volatile, it was acceptable. As a cologne, it would be barbaric.
I already talked to him about the cut wire,
Well,
though.
you got to admit, the cut wire doesn't look good for you.
As I said, this is a preposterous allegation.
Mr. Laine, this robbery is...
As I said.
Yeah, we already got all that. Okay, so exit, I guess. Okay, well, I'll figure out more to ask him later. So thank you, everybody, for watching. This has been Let's Play Broken Sword 5, the Serpent's Curse, episode number 1, part number 1. My name is Xexor. If you've enjoyed this, please don't forget to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next part where we'll see what else we can figure out to maybe weasel out of Laine the door code. So thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace.